Welcome back. Settle in for the conclusion of our Swamp Noir story with Knee Deep, Boomtown, Oatmeal Raisin, all they had left.
The lonely hours just before dawn. Our doomed town does what it can to carry on. Death at the tower, carnage at the festival, reptiles on the loose, ill omens for those desperate for power.
Talking to yourself now, Bob?
You are late, Jefferson Dean Gallant. Our tale of treachery and woe is underway once more.
Okay, so we're in Act 3 now. The good guys are screwed. The bad guys are winning. It's all over but the body bags.
A succinct if incomplete summary of the events in Cypress Knee. Now may I resume?
Why not?
From kings and queens to knights and pawns, from such machinations a cataclysm spawns.
Sad how they all pretend nothing's gone horribly wrong.
No one wonders, no one cares. The danger lurks, and our town slumbers, unaware.
That big old gator wandering free, the cause of years of misery? I'll track him all the way to his swampy lair.
Danger comes in many shapes and forms. Our heroes, imprisoned by the church of us, weather unwelcome storms.
I say the blogger girl's our only hope, but God knows she's running out of rope. You think the detective's dog can change her fate? Guess we'll see how he performs.
Daybreak throws aside its twilight cowl and waits to face what's on the prowl.
Meanwhile, on County Road 39, Monroe follows the scent of his missing master to the Golden Cypress construction site.
Rock! Damn it! Rock smashes scissors.
We can't just sit on them forever. Remy thinks they know way too much.
The math's not hard, boys. It's just simple subtraction.
Why are we hurting Daddy? I don't want anyone else to die. Bad enough Gordon killed that poor janitor.
A little too late in the game for second thoughts, Tina. Don't get lost in the swamp.
They'll let us go. We've done all the damage we can.
We're loose ends. They killed Larman, Pendleton, and Clendenning. That poor woman from the planning office.
We're not going anywhere. My ex-wife's running the show. We're dead.
Nice timing, Pooch.
Monroe, saving the day. Come double up on those Wilburs wagging doggy treats.
I'm sorry. Did a dog just drive a tractor into this shed?
What's the problem? Too Florida?
Not Florida enough, actually. Unless the dog's a pit bull with a mullet, and the tractor is flying a Confederate flag.
Monroe's right. We should go.
Looking like swamp apes in nice suits. Get them!
It's been a long time since I came out into the murk. Hope I still know the way.
Come for the mosquitoes, stay for the crotch leeches.
It's scenic and all, but shouldn't we find a main road and escape?
No, we need to stay low until we figure out our next step. Only one person we can trust, J.D. Gallant. His shack's out here.
Living in a shack out here is liable to drive anyone nuts.
He's not as crazy as you think. Gator eats your baby, maybe you come unglued some.
This must be the place.
Good to see you all made it out of the clutches of the bad guys. And gals, I guess.
She's a lot tougher than I figured. Meaner, too.
Definitely not someone to underestimate.
A mistake I won't repeat.
Hope you don't mind us barging in like this, JD.
Glad for the company, especially now that you know what I've been up against.
It's true. Everybody wants a piece of Golden Cypress.
Let it go. We can't keep at this fight. I should have listened to Bob. Gotta get Mom, make sure she's okay, and get away from here. Never look back.
We can't let them get away with this. We've got to fight back for Larman and the others they've killed.
You're not thinking like them. They're ruthless. That's why they'll get away with it.
Casey's right. He's talking like a goddamn coward, but we can't refute the logic. They've got your boy, Jack. Miss Teague, they'll target anyone close to you. Whatever it takes to shut you up, if they can't kill you first.
They'd have to nuke me from orbit to shut me up. It's the only way to be sure.
I want my boy safe. I just don't think any of us can get close to him right now.
No, y'all definitely stand out. Best you keep a low profile.
Everybody just blows you off as batshit crazy, though, JD.
Pretty liberating for me, don't you think? Y'all sit tight. Keep an ear on the police scanner. I'll head into town and see what's going on.
Not a big fan of leaving my fate in someone else's hands.
Just in case.
It made more sense for me to grab a rattlesnake than that gun.
Suit yourself.
I'll take that. Don't leave us hanging here too long, JD. Be careful.
Careful's not really a thing for folks like us, kid.
Thanks for giving us a little sanctuary, JD.
We've always been there for each other when it counted, kid. It's good to see you back in town, shitty circumstances aside.
Man, you're not kidding about this situation. What happened to our little town?
The Church of Us settled in a couple years ago. Got that building downtown. Started snatching up property all around us. Everything goes back to Cordray and his cronies.
Can't say I'm surprised. I am a little disappointed I didn't get to put Cordray down myself.
Cordray's dead and gone. Worry about the living lunatics who want you dead.
Make sure she's safe, all right? Get her out here with us. I want her protected.
I'll get her out of the crossfire. But when we're done with Tamara and her church pals, I want your help with something.
What do you have in mind?
You remember Merle, right? Big old albino gator ate my boy, hurt my wife. You help me track him down. We end him together.
Count on it.
Thanks, kid.
Keep an eye on him, Monroe.
This sure isn't my idea of a great time.
Are you kidding? I can't get enough mud in my shoes.
I'm surprised. Gossip bloggers fed up with blood-sucking and dirt?
Beats sitting in a dusty old newsroom, banging away on some fossilized keyboard while a slow-motion asteroid wipes out your species.
We looked everywhere. Too bad the cellular signal sucks out here, huh? Could have tracked their phones with GPS.
If they had a decent signal, they'd be posting more nonsense to the internet. Can't have that.
Hey, that's a good point.
You two, take me out. I'll figure out what to do next.
Can't we just go home?
Not until we deal with Daddy and his friends.
Remy go with them?
No, I've got a special job for you, Remy. Feed the fish.
Jesus Christ, did you really have to kill him?
He's an idiot. For a while, he was useful. We went around that bend a while back, though.
It's just...
Oh, man up, Hollywood. You're making dark matters look bad. Anyway, you're still dead, right? Get on the boat with my boy. So what about our 3 missing troublemakers? Shift to plan B, sugar. Get Gary Buckingham on the phone. Time to get us some extra leverage.
Watch your step, kid.
This place looks creepy.
It's much cooler on the inside.
What's in there?
Something dangerous for little kids.
Don't touch stuff.
Got a game console in this place?
Playtime's over, boy.
They really can't spare the juice for amusements, you see.
Stop talking, Amos.
Bored.
I've got all the Operation Amazeballs movies on my phone if you want to watch them.
Boring.
We'll wait outside.
Maybe Existentialist is more your speed?
Lame.
At least we've got Wi-Fi in here. Hey, you shouldn't mess around there, Reggie.
I'm not scared, like some people. Ooh, that's cool. Creepy, but cool.
Can't be sure, but I just heard a panicked backyard howl. Could be big old jumpers on the prowl.
That gator's loose. Our best cops are dead. Let's just throw in the towel.
Chaos falls on Cypress Knee, the scales and fangs of panic.
This loose gator's got us feeling frayed and frantic.
Town leaders gather, searching for a plan.
If they can't catch Jumper, let's hope they find someone who can.
The hour for action grows late. Can anything be done to stem our town's grim fate?
Look, folks, let's not lose our minds over a few cats and dogs here and there. Let's keep it all introspective.
I think you mean in perspective, Gary.
No, Eula, if I meant armpit sweat, don't you think I'd say that?
It's a serious situation, Mr. Buckingham. What are you doing to put us at ease?
Now, we're all taking this very seriously. My brother and I are offering a generous cash reward to anyone who catches Jumper and brings him in dead or alive. $10,000.
I'll catch that gator, teeth to tail. Won't take a paltry 10,000 though. You want Jumper back in his pen at that shithole by the interstate? It'll cost 50.
50,000? Oh, we could buy every dog and cat in this town a gator-proof suit for that kind of money.
Yeah? Pet store's got a lot of gator-proof suits in stock, does it?
Fine, JD. You bag him, the reward's yours. 50,000.
That's a luminous amount of money, Doyle.
Ludicrous.
Ain't got nothing to do with playing pipes. Excuse me, folks. I gotta take this call.
What happened to the blogger? Jack Bellet, Casey Gaddis.
They're okay for now. Swamp's about to be buzzing with looky-loos after that reward for Jumper, though.
Can I help?
I promised Casey we'd get his mom to safety. You know where she lives?
I do.
Go get her and take her out to my place in the swamp.
And what will you do?
Coming up soon, we'll be live with Tamara Bellet and Tina Gray to hear the truth of what happened at Chief Roadside's Wonderland.
I'm gonna violate the First Amendment. I'm really not feeling the love for this sit-and-wait plan of Gallant's.
You got a better idea?
You bet I do. Or did. Goddamn intricate plan just sort of flapped in and out of my brain like a loopy bat.
We've still got questions that need answers. We won't find them hiding in this hovel.
We blew JD off before. Look how that worked out.
I'm with the girl, Casey. We're better off on the move, not just sitting on our hands. Besides, we've got a shotgun, right?
Fine, so what's the new plan?
I'm curious about where Kern and his pals took Cordray's corpse. And why?
The natural gas pipes look like they're going toward the old paper mill in the swamp. Start that direction?
Try not to throw your backs out keeping up with me, geezers.
That crazy Bellet woman and her accomplices want to spin their own story about what happened at Chief Roadside's. We can't let that happen, dog.
You nearly ran us off into the swamp with your piss-poor driving.
I don't drive much in LA. I don't believe in it. I don't even have a license, so next time, you drive.
I wouldn't want to break a nail on the steering wheel, sweetie.
Then maybe quit your bitching.
No worries. Let's go inside and get Billy Ray up to speed.
Okay, I worked here 30 years. Change the code, Monroe? All right, let's stop the signal.
All right, Cypress Knee, as promised, WCKN AM is bringing you an exclusive with survivors of last night's tragic events. Our guests are Tamara Bellet and Tina Gray. Thanks for joining us, ladies. I know you had a long, scary night.
I'm just glad to be alive, Billy Ray.
I can imagine. Tad Kern hanged from our tower, Jim Larman stabbed to death, 2 town cops killed by a falling ladder, Gordon Cordray gets the blame before he dies, but then Danny Gibbons dies at the festival? What's happening to our town, folks?
Gordon Cordray made a convenient scapegoat for journalists taking advantage of the chaos in Cypress Knee. But he didn't kill anyone.
So spill it. Tell everyone in range of the sound of my voice what's really going on.
Well, Billy Ray, the truth is that...
Well, guess we can record this on my phone. I'll upload it to our website later.
Man, feels like I've got centipedes crawling under my eyelids.
Find your way to a meeting, Jack. I'm not your sponsor, and I sure as hell ain't your nurse.
Didn't ask for your help, asshole.
Are we close to our destination, Codgers?
We're getting there, yeah.
We don't want to get caught in the open.
Oh, now you're worried about shit like that. Wasn't this field trip your idea, Dora?
What's with the strange manic pixie act anyway? Your mom always seemed more down to earth.
You're the last person who needs to bring my mother into this. You ruined her life and helped Gordon Cordray frame an innocent man.
Frame? What are you talking about?
Boyd Conover didn't have an affair with Mom. Cordray did. He left clues to lead you to Conover.
That son of a bitch.
Jesus, Casey. You sure got played, didn't you?
Watch it, Jack. I'm in no mood. So, wait. If Cordray was your mother's lover, that means he was your daddy, too.
The shit you say. Seriously? Your dad was Pappy McCrazy Cult?
That's what he wanted me to believe. But we all know Cordray was full of shit.
If you say so, kid.
More walking, less talking, old dudes.
How bad is it, Billy Ray?
Missing a couple fuses. And they yanked some wires free. We're offline at least 6 hours.
2 sets of footprints. Man and a dog, looks like. Gaddis and his mutt, maybe? Oh, he should have stayed in the swamp. We should watch our backs. We'll put Casey Gaddis in check soon enough, sugar.
I'll get to work on the repairs. What should I do with the interview?
Nothing. For now.
Night turned to day, but the unseen voice won't go away. In my head I hear him speak. Is it madness or wisdom? I cannot say.
Worry not, friend Woodstep. I won't trouble you long. Our work will soon be done.
The friend none but I can see. Have I stared too long at the sun?
All are mad in these darkened days of black humor and brief thought. Persist, and the day may be won.
You want me to what?
Come with me to a house in the middle of Cypress Swamp.
And why would I do that?
Your son's in trouble. He's angered powerful people. He wants you safe.
Safe? With a strange man in the middle of the swamp?
I could bring you pie.
How do I know you're not the dangerous one?
A fair question. But I would never hurt you, Mrs. Gaddis. Nor would I allow harm to come to you, if it were in my power to prevent it. You can trust me.
That's right, Bob. Thanks for keeping her safe. I'll get her out of here. Your chariot awaits, Mrs. Gaddis.
And why should I trust you, Gary Buckingham? You've never been a friend to my family.
I'm a trusted public servant. Lord knows I need all the votes I can get against that no-count troublemaker Chuck Chichester.
What do you think, Bob? Should I go with him?
Trust him until you've cast a ballot. After that, all bets are off.
I'll run you by the poll, if you like.
That may have been a mistake. Buckingham's up to his neck in this conspiracy.
No one's safe in this mess. No one's clean.
Romanate's got no idea I wasn't drunk that time I ran naked through Times Square. Huge PR stunt.
How's anyone ever gonna know she was wrong? Isn't your whole stupid plan supposed to make people think you're dead?
Like I said, kid, the plan's not that complicated.
Sounds dumb.
It's not. The insurance money helps grease the wheels for Golden Cypress going forward.
But you killed a guy who looks like you, pretended to be dead by suicide, then, got my dad and his friends to prove it wasn't suicide?
Right. How's that complicated? Makes perfect sense.
You killed Ray Swayhill's brother, too.
Well, technically Ozzie Clendenning killed Jack Swayhill. Made it look like a Florida-worthy accident.
I'm not old enough to see your movies. Mom says they're too violent, but I hear they suck flamingo balls.
Hey, I've made some good movies. Want to watch one? I've got them all on my phone.
I want to go home.
You're just too young to appreciate the genius. Your mother gets it. She's a mastermind.
Can't wait to explain this to Dr. Webb.
It's starting.
What?
The future.
Why are we stopping here? I rode at the Cypress Knee Library. Always have.
Change of plans, Monique. We gotta meet some folks out in Cypress Swamp.
Oh, you taking me to my boy. Bob Woodstep said KC was out at some house in the swamp.
J.D. Gallett's shack, maybe.
Got that airboat ready, Gary.
Thanks so much. Now, we're off to a grand adventure.
I think you mean adventure.
If I meant some kind of Christmas calendar, I would have said so.
Sounds like mosquitoes, getting louder and louder.
Maybe someone's coming for blood.
No, that's Gallant. Monroe's with him. Mom's not.
I told you gold-plated dipshits to stay in the shack.
I didn't want to come. They made me.
Where's my mother, JD? You were going to get her.
Sent Woodstep to get her while I was pulling off a bit of sabotage at the radio station. They might be back at my place by now. What are you doing here? Where's Monique Gaddis?
Gary Buckingham assured me he was bringing her to this place.
Buckingham? You can't trust him. He's part of it.
I'm sure she's okay, kid.
Where are they taking her?
Get on the boat. I think I know where they're going.
Now you're a kidnapper. That's a federal offense.
I've blurred some lines. Sure, it's all for a good cause, though.
You're going away to prison for a mighty long time.
I won't get caught.
Don't think you can outrun justice forever, Gary Buckingham.
Now listen here, Monique. I appreciate your mild-mentored, Elvis Glove approach to crisis management, but I did what I had to do, for reasons.
Don't you mean...
Well, what the... Stuck on a muck bar. Oh, no problem. Don't want to mess up my suit, though. hiccup in the plan. That's all. No problem.
Take me to my daughter.
Love to. Can't think of anything I'd rather do. Top of my list. Thing is, she's gone to ground.
She needs to see this. She must understand the awesome power the Church of Us commands. Death.
You kinda smell corpse, dude.
I am no corpse. I am much improved.
I can see your brain.
Cosmetic damage. Reparable.
It's amazing.
Don't touch me!
Oh, well, bless your heart, Gordon. Great to see you up and about.
Good to have you back, boss.
Christ! Maybe a bandage or something on that head wound.
The church elders can fight this truth no longer. This time, they'll approve broad use of the technology. I'm living proof. It works.
I sure hope the charge runs out soon.
See, she's fine, more or less. You're fine, right, Monique?
You all right, Mom?
Big Gator. Never killed me. Gary Buckingham. He's good and dead.
You heard it all?
Just shook up is all. I'll be okay.
How big was that gator?
Big as that Cadillac winning Ross won for selling cosmetics. White as bug paint on a palm tree.
That's Merle. That's the albino bastard I've been hunting all these years. Which way did he go?
Don't you think we ought to worry about rescuing my boy first?
That monster killed my son, wrecked the woman I loved, tore my life apart.
Can't you wait just a little longer for vengeance?
I've waited too long as it is. Sorry. I gotta do this. Time to finish this. Off to a watery grave, you scaly bastard!
The monster's dead, JD.
I'm not doing so hot either. Take care of your mom. Get Bellett's boy away from the other monsters.
On it. We're giving no quarter.
That's the spirit, kid.
How do we find this place now?
I know the way.
All right then, let's take him down.
Early exit polls look bad for your pal Buckingham.
Oh, now, you don't seriously think the people of Cypress Knee want you instead of Gary Buckingham, do you?
They're ready for change. I'm calling it the jumper bump.
Polls don't close for another couple hours, Chuck. Don't jump to conclusions.
Surprised he's not here helping the mayor manage this crisis. Looks bad.
Oh, he's off doing some important work.
He's off smooching some last-minute infants?
Might be. I'm not his campaign manager, you know.
You help him make sure he gets his way, though, don't you?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
It's no accident that poor woman from your office got electrocuted at the festival last night.
Don't go spreading ugly lies, Chuck. People in Cypress Knee, they've got long memories.
Ready for a new day in Cypress Knee, Mr. Mayor?
Could say that. Now, I just heard from Gary. He wants to meet at Chief Roadsides to talk about his concession speech.
So that's the business he's been up to.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
We'll see. My wife kept warning me to be careful what I wish for. Guess we'll see how it goes.
I can't wait. Come on in, Chuck.
Couldn't tell you why exactly. I just got this weird feeling like someone's stomping over my grave in biker boots. I decided that moment that Gary Buckingham could keep his seat on the council. Got in my car, drove away. Got on the interstate, never looked back. Good choice, it turns out.
The time has come, Tamara.
I'm afraid, Mommy.
I require your blood and skin for grafting to repair my injuries.
Don't let him take my skin and blood, Mom.
Not all of it, sweetie.
Does that seem scientifically sound to you?
You try arguing with him.
I'm Googling it.
I agreed to help you test this technology, not hurt a child. I won't be part of that.
You want to spend quality time with Remy?
Time. Grab that axe. The boy's left arm should do.
I must atone for my errors, Mrs. Gaddis. I never should have let you go with Gary Buckingham.
Don't you worry about me, Bob. You meant well.
Stick with Bob. He'll keep you safe.
What is this place?
You don't remember this old paper mill? I used to run around here when I was a kid. The Church of Us gave it an upgrade.
At least Sailor Moon dolls don't give you tetanus.
Let's get your boy, Jack.
You've done much, but you're not done yet.
How much am I expected to give before all is said and done?
All is given when all is said and done.
What about justice? The spirits demand retribution.
Oh, that's coming. I've got an idea.
Who are you talking to, Bob?
I must prepare.
No! Leave him alone!
Daddy, they want my arm to fix the crazy zombie man.
What's this all about, son?
It's always about progress, Jack. Time for you to get out of the way.
Sorry, baby.
Romana, so glad I got to see you again.
You're even more of a monster than I thought.
In you go, Reggie. We're leaving.
Don't be hasty, Mr. Bellet. Quiet, and you'll be editor and publisher of the North Florida Notice.
Keep it. I think I'll try my hand at blogging.
We're not here to help you. We're here to stop all this.
I'll find the boy. The church will find all of you. It's hopeless to stand against us. Immortality is the only option.
You keep using that word.
Go while you can, Casey Gaddis!
What's that man doing?
Oh, shit. Go, Casey, go.
That can't be good. No, that's definitely not good.
Well, what's happening, Casey?
Looks like a major catastrophe in the offing.
Can't we go home, Daddy?
We're going to have to start over somewhere else, I think.
It's unthinkable what Cordray attempted.
Such gall. He made us look horrible. How do we get ahead of this?
Well, we can always try Kentucky next time.
Shit, not again.